What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another M2 related video. But before we get into it, let me give you a quick update regarding my YouTube channel. After months of research, I finally decided on a time and a day for my weekly YouTube video, and that's gonna be every Sunday at noon. But as you can see, today's video is uploaded on a Thursday at noon, and that's because this is the first of a series that I like to call 5-minute espresso. And these are gonna be short videos around the 5-minute mark in which we're gonna talk about all kinds of subjects, like this one today. We're gonna cover some quirks and features of the Cayman GTS. In a future video, we're gonna look at some cool BMW concept cars and lots more. So without further ado, welcome to the first 5-minute espresso video. And today's topic is the M2 CS. More specifically, today I want to answer a couple of your questions that you guys sent to me via Instagram of all places. The first one is related to why didn't I buy an M2 CS instead of an M2 competition, and the second one, which I found quite weird, is if the M2 CS is a good investment purchase. And before I answer those two questions, let me give you a quick overview of what an M2 CS is all about.
Mechanical changes first. The CS gets adaptive suspension, first M2 to ever get that, and the big brake kit from the competition is the standard kit here. Plus there's an option to fit ceramic brakes if you so wish. The engine is the same, but it now produces 450 horsepower and the exhaust is supposed to be louder, although from what I heard in other videos, the differences are minor. Exterior mods include lots of carbon fiber parts like the hood, the roof, the front lip, the wing mirrors, the boot spoiler and the rear diffuser. Then you get a new color, Misano Blue, and the 763M lightweight alloy wheels come as standard. The interior features an Alcantara steering wheel and an Alcantara trim on the dash with the CS logo on it. The central armrest is gone and the whole transmission tunnel is made from carbon fiber and covered in, you've guessed it, Alcantara. The seats are the same ones from the M3 and M4 competition models and they're covered in actual leather as opposed to the ones in the M2 competition.
Okay, so now that you guys are up to date with what an M2 CS is, let's get right into answering those questions I mentioned before. And the first one is, why didn't I buy an M2 CS instead of this car? Well, the short answer is because I don't have that kind of a budget. The M2 CS costs around 100,000 euros. So roughly 35% more than the car I'm driving today. I don't know about you guys, but that to me is a lot of money. Now, if you're an old subscriber of this channel and you watch my videos regularly, you've probably heard me explain how I bought this car and what I did to make it as cheap as possible. So, to be honest, if I had 100,000 euros to spend on a sports car, I would get a GT4. Sorry, BMW fans, I'm one of you, but at that price point, I'd buy the Porsche. Now on to the second question and the most interesting out of the two. Should you buy an M2 CS as an investment purchase? Meaning you buy one now, you drive it for a couple of years and then you sell it on for the same price or hopefully for a profit. Well, I don't think that's a wise thing to do. And here's part of the reason why. And that is the fact that there's simply no interest at the moment for a 100,000 euro BMW M2. Here's some proof of what I just said. This is Sweden's biggest ad website. It's basically Sweden's eBay where you can buy and sell a lot of stuff. And we're gonna search for M2 CSs, right? We're gonna go to BMW, M cars, M2s, and then we're gonna filter by horsepower because it's easier. So as you can see, there's 7 M2 CSs for sale right now. And if you have a closer look at the prices are in Swedish krona, but if you cut a zero off, that's roughly the price in euros. Most of these cars sell for below the base price of an M2 CS in Sweden. That's 97,000 euros. As you can see, this one is 92, this one is 95, and these two are brand new. This one, for example, was around 110,000 euros a month ago or so. So yeah, people aren't buying them, and that's not gonna do too much good to the value of these cars in the future. And the situation is unfortunately worse than you've seen, because I know a certain dealership that bought 6 of them and they still have all of them. Now, why is that happening? Well, there's a couple of reasons why. First off, it's because this is more of an M2 competition with M Performance parts project and not a special edition M2. Why am I saying that? Well, because you can actually fit all the parts that the M2 CS has on top of an M2 competition aftermarket. Better still, you can go to a tuner and they can build you an M2 CS for half the price difference between the competition and the CS. So that's one thing to take into consideration. And the other reason why this is happening is because the M2 CS isn't really a limited edition car. I know BMW said that, but it's not actually true. These two cars, the M2 competition and the M2 CS, will cease to exist at the end of October, if I remember correctly, and they're not going to be built from that point onwards. So BMW is going to try and build as many cars as possible and ship them to dealerships. That's why you see tons of them sitting on stock. So there you go. If you ask me, it's not worth buying an M2 CS as an investment purchase. But you should definitely buy an M2 CS if that's what your heart desires. Because a sports car, at the end of the day, is an emotional purchase, right? But that's been it for this week's 5-minute espresso, my friends. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember, from now on, every other week or every week, depends on how much content I have, I will upload a 5-minute espresso on Thursday at noon, and every week, Sunday at noon, you'll get my regular video. Right now, all that's left is for you guys to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and until we see each other next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you around.